We, at the City Detectives, respond to major and serious crime within the central metropolitan area, so Perth, Northbridge and the outskirts of Perth. And we basically do investigations into serious crime matters that are reported in those areas. Getting a result is the best part about doing it. Obviously every crime is serious, and to the person who's been the victim of crime, it's super serious to them. When you follow the investigation, you get the evidence and you're able to find out what happened, why it happened and who did it. That's quite satisfying, and it's even more satisfying when you've got the evidence to then go and charge the person that did it and then leave it up to the courts as to what happens to that person. And that's a satisfying moment, and it's good when you're able to ring the victim and tell them what's happened and what the outcome was. Personal safety is a big thing for people, whether in the CBD, Northbridge or in any other part of the state. So we just encourage people to be aware of their surroundings. If they're alone, try and stick to well-lit areas and let people know where they are and when they're going to be expected. We do encourage people to stay together. And just simple things like if you're not feeling safe or comfortable in a particular area, move yourself so that you can feel better. Don't hold personal property in an open position that is going to encourage someone to come along and think, well, I can just grab that out of their hand and do a runner. So be a bit aware of who's around you, what's around you, and look after yourself and your own possessions, and that way you'll have a good and enjoyable night. One of the issues we have is that a lot of the people we deal with are heavily intoxicated, and then things happen to them as a result of that. And of course there's not a problem with having a drink, but you need to, when you're having a drink, be mindful that if you get to a point where you can no longer look after yourself, then you're placing yourself in danger. So either you have lots of friends around who are going to look after you, or you be aware that if you're by yourself, you need to take care of your own personal safety and perhaps not drink as much on those particular occasions. The Perth Police Station, the guys down here are fantastic. There's the guys walking the beat, we've got guys on bikes, we have other stations and resources that come in like the Mounted Police. They attend the incident straight off, and then if deemed necessary they call us in to give them a hand. And then things like the City of Perth have a multitude of cameras around Northbridge and the CBD, and we contact the Perth Camera Room and we arrange to try and get footage downloaded of all the incidents that occur in our area, so in Northbridge and in the Perth CBD. And another good avenue, of course, is the Public Transport Authority. They have great camera systems as well, and we can often follow persons on camera from the City of Perth cameras to the Public Transport Authority cameras. That gives us a really good opportunity to find out who that person was, and gives us an opportunity to solve these incidents that occur. There's not just one camera. I mean, there's various angles going from different parts of the street, and then the camera operators can change the camera angles. They can zoom in, they can get a really nice crisp picture, which is obviously really useful when we're trying to identify somebody. And then using media and other resources, we can put those pictures out there and see if we can come up with who the person of interest is. It is successful, it does work, it works really well, but it's dependent on the public. So the public have to help us, the public have to say, yes, I know that person, and then once they do that, then we can find out who it is and then what their role was in the incident that we're looking at. So it all depends on the public, and once we've put the images out there, how many people respond and actually say, yeah, I can help you with that. It comes back to personal safety, it comes back to safety in groups and the community itself looking after itself. So other people who have no idea and no involvement in an incident at all, but coming in and saying, yeah, I know that person, that's not right. I'll let them know who that person was. And they can do it anonymously, or they can leave their details and let us know who they are through our Crime Stoppers number, which is 1800 333 000.